Hello, what's up? It's Chantel. So this vlog episode is gonna be something different. I'm not doing something fun, or I'm really just wanting to make a vlog post venting about a recent experience I had with an audition that really weighed heavy on my heart. Like, I don't know, like it felt like a bullet to me. Like, so I live in Las Vegas, and there's this playhouse called Broadway In The Hood, and they put on plays. And it's basically a non-profit organization, and their effort is to help performers gain, that platform to do plays and gain the experience and the knowledge. And I think that is a beautiful thing. Like, I think what Tori has going is great. However, I do think that there's some ways about the organization that are kind of unacceptable. Like, this is not a slander video in any way, shape, or form, but they really made me feel some type of way. Like, they really did. And I'm not a person that takes things personal. I know how to take rejection, because everybody's not going to tell you yes. I understand that people are going to tell you no, and that's fine. But the way some things are handled is what has me questioning right now. Like, was what has me on edge. So let me tell you the story. So I auditioned for The Wiz, right? And I think in my mind, I had a great audition. I was telling everybody about it. I was like, I nailed it. I did so good. Like, but I'm gonna give it to God now. Like, it is what it is. Like, if they call me, they call me. If they don't, they don't. Like, on to the next thing. So at that point, I was already just like, it is what it is. And a couple weeks later, I got an email from the Broadway in the Hood saying, congratulations, you have been selected to be a part of the cast of The Wiz. So at this point, I'm like, oh my god, it's official. Like, I'm about to be a part of a show. Like, that's what's up. Like, I can't wait to begin. I'm excited. I'm telling everybody. Everybody's like, oh, we're gonna come see the show because you're gonna be in it. Like, it just really gave me something to look forward, something to learn. I was really excited about it. So I go to orientation, and during orientation, he says out loud in front of everybody that, oh, there's 2 people in the audience that shouldn't be here in the audience. And so to myself, I was thinking, dang, that was kind of harsh. But to myself, I'm thinking, well, there's a possibility that I'm not really supposed to be here. So I even braced myself for that. Like, I was like, okay, like, it'll be what it is if he doesn't call my name. So he calls roll, Chantel Brown, here, my name was on the roll. So I'm like, okay, doesn't apply to me, like, I'm good. So we're sitting in orientation. I'm listening to what he has to say. I'm like, yes, I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm trying not to miss any information. You know what I'm saying? Trying to understand what's going on. And they asked for our paperwork. We took a group picture. Like, I was like really feeling like I had just found a new family. Like, I was about to be a part of something phenomenal. And it was, I don't know, I was on a high, kind of. Like, I don't know, maybe that's why I'm so disappointed. Because I felt like being a part of a musical was something that I could have learned a lot of pointers for many different things about being a performer. And so I stayed after orientation. I was about to go home, but I was like, in the orientation, he was talking a lot about work ethic and how the people who are going to go far in the show are the people who have the work ethic and the mentality, people who are ready. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. So I was like, I'm going to go put a face to my name. And so I was like, okay, and so as I walked up to him to like introduce myself and basically like say that I was excited to get to work with him, before I got to say any of that, he goes, oh, I think you're one of the people who wasn't supposed to get a call back. Even though I was like, well, even though my name is on the roster, he was like, yeah, I'm sorry, that shouldn't have been that. It was a mistake. And then I'm thinking to myself, oh my god, like, how terrible. Like, that is horrible. Like, I told so many people, a lot of people were happy for me. Like, I had something to look forward to, and I kind of had even repositioned my schedule to be able to fit that in and take it seriously. And so when he told me that, I was like, wow. Like, I was breathless. Like it felt like the wind got knocked out of me. And then when I asked him, well, can I at least know why? Like, what happened? Where did I go wrong in this whole situation? And he said, oh, the choreographer said he just didn't like your attitude. And at that point, I was even further my breath was taken even further, because my attitude Like now, right now, this is an attitude, okay? Like, I'll be the first to say that. Like, I literally went into a dance audition. Like I said, I am not a dancer. I felt this big going into that audition because I knew that it was a dance audition and my voice was not going to save me. So I said, well, you just have to be confident. It is what it is. Give it all you got and have fun with it and leave it at the door. It is what it is. If you don't get called back for the show, oh well, it wasn't meant for you. That was what was going through my mind. So for him to tell me that he didn't like your attitude, I took offense to that because this, first of all, this is a volunteer organization. Like, hold on. I'm 22 years old. I'm a full-time college student. I work. I got a lot of things going on, and I still took the time out of my day to come and audition for your musical, for your vision, and help bring what you got going in life. Don't forget that if nobody would have auditioned for your show, you wouldn't have a show. So, especially since it's a volunteer show. But I took the time out of my day to be available for that, and I also, even though I wasn't supposed to get the orientation email, I still went, I still listened to what you had to say, I still was very supportive, and then to be told that I wasn't chosen because of my attitude. Now, to be honest with you, he could have said, baby, like, you're dancing, it's just not what we need for the show, like, you know, I'm sorry, like, you're just not a good dancer. I would have been like, okay, understandable. Like, I get it, you win some, you lose some. But my attitude, I'm not one of these people who came down here whose parents made them audition and who halfway want to be here. I'm not one of these people who was interrupting you during your orientation, who you had to repeat yourself 20 times. I'm not one of these people who interrupted you and said, well, is scheduling going to be a problem? Because if so, then we gonna have to just get up and go right now. Like, why weren't they dismissed? Like, that, like, why I barely said 2 words to anybody. So I'm just trying to understand how an attitude got misconstrued anywhere. And if I did have an attitude, that person really got the wrong perception, because I went in there just trying to be the best that I can be. And if part of it has me feeling like, oh, was I shining that much to where somebody felt the need to say, oh, she has an attitude problem? Like, is that the case? Like, is egos the thing here? Because, newsflash, this is a community-based organization, okay? Nobody in this is getting paid. I took my time to come to your organization, listen to what you have to say, because I saw your vision. I wanted to be a part of your vision. I wanted to help you bring your vision to life. And it's really frustrating to me because I got told my attitude. Do you think I would be bringing an attitude into an audition that I chose to be at? Like, yes, I have an attitude now because I felt like I lost out on something for some hate. Like, actually, I will say Broadway in the Hood missed out on me, because I know I had a lot to bring to the table and I was ready. And I just think that the way that it got communicated, for it to be a community-based program and for them to be all godly like they say they are, I think that the way he let me down was very messed up. Like, I know, like I said, I could have brought something to the table, and after your organization made such an amateur and careless mistake, you're gonna say, oh, I'm sorry. Like, you didn't even give me a chance to prove myself. Like, you don't know, I could have been the star of the show. I could have been the one that brought the most to the table. I'm not trying to say that I would have been, but you don't know that. And for you to go off the view of somebody else and not even give me the chance, like. And normally, like, I'm not so salty when I get told no, but I just feel like, I feel salty because I feel like a warped perception is what kind of took that opportunity away from me. Like, if he would have just been able to have a conversation with me, he would have seen that I didn't have an attitude, or that I was actually very excited. I was actually happy to be there, like, you know what I'm saying, versus half of the people that they chose to cast. Like, I don't understand. So that's why I'm saying, you know, I feel like there was a little bit of hate sprinkled in there. But like I previously stated, it's all good. Like, God will never close one door without opening another. So I know I'm gonna be alright. I just want them to know that they really, really lost out on a great potential cast member, because when I tell you, and like, when I tell you that I am passionate about singing, like, is what I'm good at, and it's really just what I want to do. Like I love it. Like that's what I want to do, and that's what I really feel like I was placed on this earth to do. And I felt like this was a chance for me to sing and gain other experience, you know, like I said before. And to be told, like I know in my heart of hearts that all I want to do is sing. Like I don't care about giving an attitude, I don't care about running nothing, I don't care about being in control. I just want to be a part of it, and I just want to sing. And to be told that my attitude is what stopped it, when I really felt like I had the most positive attitude I could have had, and I felt like I just didn't even get a chance to show that attitude. Like that's, I don't know, that's very like messed up to me. Like Broadway in the Hood, they showed me just what they are. I feel like it's a lot of egos, and we're not really looking at, you know, what we should be looking for. That made me think of them as very amateur, like, 'cause I really went into it thinking that they were great, and just by the way I was treated, like I don't think I could ever support any of their events. Like I don't think that, now you know what, and now I understand there might be a reason why they're only local. That may be the reason, and I'm taking it as that was a door that is just closing for me, and that's fine, because when God closes one door, he always opens another. So I already know I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna get another opportunity. But I really think that they should work on that, because that's not cool whatsoever. And you know, good luck to y'all, good luck to your show. I hope it comes out wonderful, but I won't be going to see it or anything else you guys do in the future.